Hey, this is real estate coach and mentor AnThony Legins, and I'm so excited as always to bring you another episode of How to Buy the Hood. And man, I just had a fantastic week. You know, my son's birthday was the other day. We celebrated, had a great party, closed the deal with a out of country actually client who's investing in our neighborhoods here in Detroit. I got to meet the one and only Pastor Wilkerson. I pulled up on him on his block. So remember, if you need to catch that interview, the last show I did with Pastor Wilkerson up from the World Ministries, man, he is the real deal. Let me tell you, I pulled up on him on his block. He owns a whole block. His church owns a whole block. They renovated the whole block. The houses look beautiful. I walked around. The whole neighborhood is fenced in. I mean, it's a beautiful community, and it's an excellent example of what can be done in our communities if we unite and come together. And what I've been noticing is, so for example, a lot of us are afraid actually to get into the real estate because we hear a lot of scams and, you know, a lot of different misinformation on things, you know, or we're just, you know, just scared to pull the trigger. We don't want to lose our money. We don't want to make a bad investment, you know, which is, of course, everybody's concern, you know. And the thing is that if you have the right knowledge and have the proper plan in place before you take action, then you can proceed forward in buying the hood, buying the properties, buying and renovating everything. So what I noticed is that a lot of people just lack the knowledge. So what I would advise, if you're interested in buying properties in the neighborhood and getting involved in this movement here, is to connect with a good real estate agent. If you haven't bought a property before, or maybe you've just bought the home that you're living in, but you're interested in getting into the investment and you're inspired by the things that you're hearing, I would highly recommend that you get with a good real estate agent, someone that's already knowledgeable, that can show you. Now, if not, if you don't want to go the real estate agent route, you can always choose to go with a real estate coach. But be careful who you select, because I hear a lot of different things when I talk to different people about coaching. And, you know, some people just don't have the knowledge. You know, I hear about some people maybe just took a course or read a couple books and think that, hey, let me jump into this real estate coaching thing, you know. And it reminds me of one of my friend's sons that does work for me from time to time. And he said, hey, AnThony, I'm an electrician now, man. If you need any electrical work, let me know. And I'm like, you're an electrician, man. You know, what's going on? He changed one socket. He switched out one socket in the house, and now he's an electrician. But, you know, it's funny. He's not, obviously, but, you know, it was funny to me because that's actually how a lot of people feel. Like, you know, they do one flip or one real estate deal, and now, you know, they feel like they're masters of the game. But, you know, you have to have experience in this, and you want to be guided by somebody with experience. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you can go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. And if that's how you feel, if that's your motivation, if that's your desire, I encourage you to go ahead and do it. But just be cautious in how you proceed and how you move forward. And, you know, meeting Pastor Wilkerson and seeing what Up from the World Ministries is doing for our community, setting that example, you know, I just have to speak on this, that, you know, in Detroit, you know, ever since I've been growing up, we always say it's a church and a liquor store on every corner in Detroit, you know. And with as many churches as our city has, small and even to the mega churches, how can you just sit by and drive by to your church, to your big, lovely church building, and pass by all of these dilapidated, blighted properties, vacant lots, and not be inspired to want to take some action and do something about it. See, Pastor Wilkerson and what they're doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? What about you? What about your church organization? What about the churches that are preaching the prosperity, but all surrounding their churches is blight? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we should be inspired. This man bought a whole city block. And trust me, when you drive around Detroit, when you see Detroit, you'll see there's whole city blocks. There's whole just blocks that has, you know, burnt down or vacant houses, abandoned houses that have the potential to be revitalized, be redeveloped. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, you definitely have to get behind somebody that you can trust, a leader. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you could trust to follow, that's not gonna screw you, basically, you know? Somebody that's not gonna just take the money and run off, or somebody that's not gonna do the right thing. You have to have somebody that has a purpose, that has a vision, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that has that trust and that confidence. And it may be a pastor or maybe another community leader. But I'm calling upon all of you and anyone who this message falls upon today. I just, you know, I like to talk real estate, and I do like to tell you about things that, you know, you could do. But this right here just really touched me, is that, you know, this man has, Pastor Wilkerson has set a prime example. If you listen to how he did it on our last episode, it's an example that every church in our city could follow. If they had the inspiration, and if they had the dedication, and if they had the motivation. The example, the blueprint on how to do it is there. If you need my help, reach out to me. I'm here. If you need someone to guide you that has experience and knowledge in real estate and construction, that's what I'm here for. Hit me up. I know I'm getting, you know, kind of emotional and worked up here, but, you know, that's just how I feel. Like when I see this man who has actually done something, you know, and established a community and a legacy and set an example and laid the blueprint, laid out, didn't hide how he did it. He told us exactly how it was done and exactly how every other church can do it. Okay? So, you know, I'm calling upon the church leaders right now to take action in our communities. Quit letting your congregation drive by all of these vacant lots and blighted properties, you know, having people scared to come to church, or you got a parked in a fenced-in lot because the neighborhood surrounding you is messed up. No, you need to buy the hood. You need to take some of that money and you need to buy the hood, because like he said, he who owns the land makes the rules. Okay? So I just highly encourage you to consider this message today. I know I'm a little emotional, I'm a little, you know, fired up in a sense, but I really had to record this. I really had to put this out here because that's how I feel, you know. And if you know me, and once you get to know me, I'm a person that's real. You know, I'm real about this. I'm passionate about this. I'm serious about this. And I want you to be serious about it. And I want you to be passionate about it, you know. And I want you to know that you could do it. Because, for example, in Detroit, we have the Detroit Land Bank. And the Detroit Land Bank sells properties starting at $1,000. Now, mind you, these properties may need tens of thousands of dollars to rehab them, but you can get in at an entry point. And if you have a plan, or if you have a group of people to come together with a plan to invest, and to start, taking action, buying one house at a time, vacant lot, house. You can do it. Okay. And if you need some guidance, you need some direction, contact me. Okay. I'll help you out. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you out. I want to help you succeed. I want to help you buy the hood. Let me lighten up a little bit. It's getting a little serious there, I know, but this is serious. This is what it's all about. Okay, that's why I'm filming this show. That's why I'm dedicated to it. That's why I'm sending this message out to you today. I hope it reaches the right ears, reaches the right people, touches the right hearts. I'm out. Real estate coach and mentor, AnThony Legins. Peace.